My name is Ela Hernández. I am originally from Honduras, and I work at Minster Serwit's Southern Florida office, which is located in Miami, Florida. I am originally Honduran, moved to the United States as a middle schooler, and went on to graduate from Florida International University, where I double majored in political science and international relations with a minor in economics and a concentration in Latin American studies. I then went on to the University of Florida College of Law and have been doing defense work as well as plaintiff's work since I graduated 12 years ago. Premise liability work is the area of law that I generally practice in. I also do some construction defects and some coverage disputes. One of the more memorable cases that I have is a case in which I represented a property owner that was being sued on allegations that there was some mold within her unit. The reason why that is one of my most favorite cases is because it was a very challenging case intellectually. Also, some of the allegations that were being presented were not necessarily basic allegations, but rather built on a variety of other issues. And ultimately, the case for us resolved when a motion for summary judgment was granted in my client's favor. Our client was very appreciative of all the work that we put in, was aware of the fact that we were going to be with her 100% of the way and throughout the entire litigation, and she really appreciated that. And that, of course, made us feel like we were doing our work, we were doing it well, and ultimately the fact that we had a motion for summary judgment granted spoke to that. I would say that what I consider excelling may be the fact that I can actually do a lot with the work that I do. And what I mean by that is, yes, I can represent defendants in a variety of litigation. I have represented plaintiffs, but I have also done a lot of pro bono work, and that is work that is very dear to my heart. So the fact that I can do that I can represent a variety of people across practice areas is really what I consider an accomplishment, but also what I enjoy most about my career. Miami is one of those places where the vast majority of the population comes from somewhere else, and it doesn't necessarily mean that they come from a different country, but it may just be individuals that have moved to South Florida from other places in the country. And what that means is we not only get diversity of individuals, but we get a diversity of culture, we get a diversity of food, which I very much enjoy. And by that also, we get a lot of different perspectives to doing a variety of things. So that is what I love most about living in Miami. As a young kid, I played in a band. I am very much a believer that we have to give back to our community. And I have sat most recently on two boards. One, the Junior League of Miami, which is a women-led organization focused on empowering women and addressing food insecurity for families at risk. And the second organization that I most recently sat on the board as the national secretary is the Hispanic National Bar Association, which is an organization that really looks to advocate for issues that are important not only to the Hispanic legal community, but to the Hispanic community as a whole.